Okay, so what do you think of this event as a whole? How do you think it went?
Well, I think it went very well. I'm impressed with how much organizational work has already been done by the students, and by the students means that it's going to get a lot of support, because it's critical to have support from the student body itself, and having your EUS President here and the new one coming on later here is excellent. Having all these old former presidents here is good, so you're building a network, and that's how it's done. You know, phone this person, phone that person. So all in all, I think you can classify the evening as a great success, and I'm very proud of the way that the student body is carrying on today.
Fantastic. So then, I guess it would be safe to say that you approve the project as a whole, the ESC.
The student bidding? Oh yeah, no, I think the student bidding is a good idea. The cheese factory is actually, it's done its job, and it should be gone. To be replaced by something current. I mean, it's just not capable of supplying the needs of the students now, because it's too small, too old, and too run down. So there's a limit to the life of a building or a tree or whatever. You have to upgrade from time to time, and this is a good time to do it.
Great. And what do you think of the hEUStory project? The wiki that was shown, the hEUStory project?
What is that?
Oh, the one that Bill Richardson was talking about the online site where anyone can just come in and talk about their the different councils and all that, and what happened in their year.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that?
This is your answer to Facebook, isn't it? Get all the guys to confess all their sins and joys and challenges and victories. It'll work with the newer generation who is into the computer world, which some of the older guys like me are not into all that much. But you know, our grandchildren know more about computers than I do. But in fact, we all have them, and we can all access it. And I think you're going to hear some great stories. You really are, provided they're willing to take them.
Yeah. So how did you think of the event?
Well, I think this was a great event. Obviously, the organizational abilities of the students have advanced light years since we muddled around back in the 50s.
Fantastic. And what do you think of the ESC project so far?
It's a good project. I think it's badly needed. The cheese factory's falling apart. We were shown a dead rat that was in the attic. At least I think it was a rat. So it's a bit gross. We engineering professionals can do better than this.
Definitely. And what do you think of the hEUStory project that we were shown today?
Well, that was good too. Yeah, I don't know if we had as much information about it though. Yeah.
So first question, what do you think of the event as a whole?
Well, it was great. It was good to see a good cross-section of people coming here, and good to see what the program's all about. I think every engineering alumni would be strongly behind this program, because what it's trying to do is give today's students the stuff that we had when we were students that's been taken away.
Great. And what do you think about the hEUStory project that was explained in one of the presentations?
Oh, that's really good too. I mean, today's day and age, with all the internet and the computer stuff, which I'm sadly very poor at, it's a good way for a lot of the great stuff that we did to be brought up with all of the great stuff that you guys are doing now, and we can compare notes, and I think everybody is going to get something out of it.
Okay, so 3 questions. First off, what do you think of the event?
What event?
This one. The event that we just had, the reunion. What do you think of it?
Oh, not the pub crawl, but no, okay. I think it was good. I think it was great. I mean, I certainly intend to participate, and I hope we carry on this tradition, and I'd like to see that building built.
Yeah, good start. Good start.
And Les?
Great event. Of course, then again, I was sort of helping out with it. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. It's Lynn and Doug that did it. But anyway, a great event and great enthusiasm. And we had the right crowd here with an appropriate sense of humor.
Great.
And which is, in fact, an inappropriate sense of humor.
Absolutely. Most appropriately so.
And the appropriate amount of suction.
What do you think about the ESC project as a whole?
I guess it's a good idea. I mean, if it's used for the purpose that you have in mind, I would say. John?
Yeah, I haven't been on campus for a long time, but you need a place to gather.
Of course, you need to get back to about the space that we used to have in our day. I think you have to have some space. I'll say that in my day, my best learning was in activities with the EUS and other student activities, learning how to organize things. It was most helpful in my professional life. So I think that it's appropriate that students these days have the same kinds of opportunities.
Great. Any last comments you'd like to make?
Just the start. Just the start.
Yeah, good start. I hope
Gotta get at
it
it.
goes all the way through.
And let's have another beer. Yeah.
We're pretty excited about the first event, and I hope events like this do continue onwards. There's one person, though, that we really do need to thank, and his name is Doug. His last name is Aldrich, and he's sitting there staring at me. Doug, could you please come up here and receive a little token of our appreciation? Our hope is that you will be able to wear this when we break ground on the new engineering center.
Say something awe-inspiring like, who the hell are we?
Who the hell are we?
We are
the engineers. We can demolish 40 beers. Degrum and follow us, for we don't get damn for any old man who don't get damn for us. Hey!
That's great. Now, with one hug like that, then you have the life to adjust.